So, new week, similar prices, but this week we're kind of paying attention to what's going to happen into the FOMC, which is on Wednesday. Let's see the events here. Sorry. Retail sales tomorrow on 17th. On 18th, we have building permits and housing starts. Then Fed press, FOMC, interest rates decisions. So this whole week is gonna be like a pain in the ass regarding news. But yeah, going into the chart, we are seeing some sort of value being formed here from a higher time frame perspective. You can clearly see something formed right here. If we dive deeper, let's go into extra charts. Let's go into the weekly profile. So previously we had 2 weeks overlapping, right? Now, as you can see, this week expanded lower, not expanded. This was like a failed action, right? It went lower and came back up, back into the range. And eventually it flipped and rotated all the way to the highs. Now, since this week closed like this, I will merge these 4 weeks together. So let's merge this. And that's because we're still into the same range, right? Nothing has changed. So we have a 4 week composite from 108.750 till 103.750, 740 something. So let's mark it out. I already have it marked, but wait, let me see what the levels are. Okay, this one and this one, right? So this is our 4 week composite. Now, we are kind of getting some sort of bounce off of 4 week value low. But before that, let me say something. Since we had a sweep of these lows into like some pretty big levels coming into right here, I expect this low to lead to a push and take out these highs. But as you can see, we had some sort of resistance right here. We formed some lower highs, some lower time frame absorption, and we eventually reversed the whole move. So this for me is showing some sort of weakness, and I'm a bit skeptical about higher prices. Of course, we can see a range or a compression being formed here before anything, but as of now, the bullish thesis that we had, it's kinda in the waiting room. So we will see how it will develop. Now, what's the main thinking we have? Rotational until proven otherwise, right? So as we're getting higher and higher in the lower time frame, we can see a rotation towards 4 week value high. But let me go into lower time frame. If we mark out an answer VWAP from this high right here, we are into resistance. We're into resistance. Again, here we have some sort of order block price action wise. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's a big ass order block, but it's an order block. So we're falling into resistance up here, and I would like to mark out a small, let's say it, range like this. All right, so we're falling in some sort of higher time frame resistance, and on lower time frame, if we get a deviation of this, I would expect these lows to be taken out before anything. If we come into these lows and take out these lows and also form a higher low without leaving liquidity behind, I would look for longs right here for a potential move towards 4-week value high along with some other levels and potentially these highs and our current all-time high, which is at 112k. All right, here we have some poor highs. Again, here we have some poor highs. So we will take them out eventually, but we don't know when. Now, this is the first kind of bullish scenario, in my opinion, for a mid time frame. Let's go into higher time frame. Let's go, first of all, before anything, let's go into our market profile. So on weekly, we have this 4-week composite. We're trading inside of it. So expecting choppiness and rotation plays until proven otherwise. On monthly now, if you notice right here, we're trading perfectly into our previous month value, right? So clean rejections on previous month value area high failed actually to form some sort of compression here and breakout, and also kinda bounced off previous month value area low. In my opinion, another scenario would be since we are forming also a 2-month composite right here, if we manage to keep compressing here and not break down or break higher, yeah, I would expect a 2-month composite to be formed. Until this happens, this low seems good to take out for a bounce of previous month value low for a rotational play. We're currently rejecting developing monthly value high. Not much to tell. I just want to point out that we are kind of forming a 2-month composite. Now let's go into our daily profile. So on our daily profile, we have some values that we have formed before. So this was our 6-day composite right here from 107 to 109 6 no 109 8 something and 107 6 something. So one play for now, by the way, it is also aligning with the order block resistance that we have right here price action wise, and main play for now is rejections of this composite for a move lower or for bullishness, acceptance above would lead to a move towards these highs, or eventually an NPOC fill. Here we have also an NPOC right here. So we'll see how this develops. Now, we also have right here a composite that we have formed before, a 6-day composite. As you can see, we traded between these levels until we started to break away. I posted yesterday that if we get some sort of slow grind forming right here, we will eventually break out and target previous composite, and this is kind of happening now. This is also our most recent composite, a 3-day composite, but I am not considering it a lot for rotations and stuff like that. Just a clean acceptance above right here, which is also our 6-day Vayera high and our 3-day Vayera high. Bounce off here is another play for higher. Of course, sorry, acceptance below here would lead to a move towards 6-day Vayera high and our 10-day. This is a 10-day composite or 9-day, I can't remember. But yeah, this was another composite that we formed, and we could get a bounce of here again, or acceptance below would lead to a rotation towards the lows, and eventually acceptance below here as well, and things are not looking that good. So let me get rid of all of this. Questions until here? Right, I don't think so. So let's go into our main chart. Let's apply these levels right here. Let me load up everything actually. So as you can see, the play of deviation right here aligns with acceptance below 6-day Vayera high, or a rotation towards 6-day Vayera low along with 10-day Vayera high. And here is another play. Form a bottom right here, acceptance above, and we move through it until it breaks again towards the highs or the lows. So main play for longs this week would be this one. Main play for shorts is acceptance below here, and also we could be looking for something like this to form, but no, I won't mention it. We're still trading within these levels, so I'm only mentioning this place for now. Let's go into our VWAPs yearly. As long as we're trading above our developing yearly Vayera high, we're still good. Higher time frame wise, by the time we come back below it and accept, things are looking pretty bad until these lows are taken out, along with yearly VWAP getting tagged, and eventually we will see the reaction that will be formed here. If we get a bounce right here, we're trading higher. If we get momentum right here and acceptance below, we're trading lower towards yearly Vayera low and eventually previous year Vayera high. And you can see that we have another value right here, but we have time until this happens, so let's not talk about it now. So again, something really important is the quarterly value. As you can see, um, quarterly value was kind of capping upside, sorry, capping downside, and was helping us go higher and higher along with the previous quarter bounce here. But for now, we started rejecting here and forming some sort of resistance. So if this ends up as a deviation, another reason to short would be quarterly value high capping upside. So things are not looking good below 106. Below 106, things are looking pretty bad actually. This for now. As long as we're trading above it, of course we can look for higher. Let's go into the monthly. Into the monthly, not much to mention. We are trading, as you can see, we did have a rotation from variable high, developing variable high to variable low. Gave a nice bounce. Previous month VWAP gave a nice bounce. It could potentially be a nice play or higher, a retest of monthly VWAP, but again, I'm not relying much to it. We have other things to worry about for now. So yeah, let's go into weekly. Previous week value from right here. Not much to mention about the developing, just that we are kinda rejecting previous week VWAP. We can form also an SFP right here for further rejections, but if we manage to accept above, of course we're looking for a move towards previous week value high, which aligns with our POI right here, which is internal liquidity, order block, and stuff like that. And of course we could target also highs. So not much to mention, only that if we manage to accept below, basically line in the sand is 106, 105. Above we are staying bullish, below things are not looking good. Both higher time frame and lower time frame, as you can see. As for the day, here we can get some sort of bounce into daily VWAP. So this could be a nice play, a nice scalp. Did we actually get it? No. Else we're looking for lower towards these lows. I'm currently into a short from this high. I haven't marked it, but yeah, I'm in a short from this high. My stops are break even, and I'm looking for, of course, acceptance below. This was pretty much the analysis. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions. Most important levels, as I mentioned, 105, 106, bullish above, bearish below, and we will see what forms right here for a potential move higher. Acceptance above, it's actually a bull sign for this size at least. So yeah, that was it.